So the thing is there's you and
Mm-hmm.
outside of you, and then there's
Yep.
other people and outside of other people.
Yes.
That makes sense. So there's almost like it's like the space that is between you and others. Your little universe is created in
Mm-hmm.
here, and then
Yep.
it's mirrored outside of you because
Yes.
you're drawing to you everything you need for you, and that includes people, opportunities, everything. So
Mm-hmm.
everyone around you is there to help you understand you,
Mm-hmm.
and you are there to help them understand them.
Understand them.
If that
Oh,
makes
for
sense.
better or for worse. Yes.
Absolutely. And the oh yeah.
Which which actually leads me to a question that I woke up with this morning.
I love that.
Um, mm, as I was thinking about relationships, the idea that in every, in all of our relationships, we're the common denominator. And so our relationships are a reflection of that. And so I was like, yep, I got that. Got it. That makes total sense to me. And then, okay, because if that was the unilateral case, then you'd have, with slight variations here and there, one kind of relationship versus some of the relationships. Like I have a lot of great friends, and there are some fantastic people in my life, and I'm profoundly grateful. And then we have those who aren't that. And so how can one person be the common denominator in all of these relationships when some things work really well and others really off the rails?
Okay. This comes back to how are you trying to grow as a soul
Oh, okay.
and what you've already learned, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your support system who are helping you do that, and you as a support system helping them do that.
Mm-hmm.
So there are lots of things we've learned through how many incarnations that we've had that we're like, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
We got this. And it's wonderful and easy, right? And
Yeah.
they're there, and you're there really to support and help each other, right? For the
Mm-hmm.
times with the other people who are just like, what the actual?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's one of the key things is, and because I mean, even with, you know, people who are really wonderful friends, um, they can also challenge you in a different way. Um,
True.
so it's, but in that kind of situation, it's once again, you've sort of agreed. We've all agreed to like, yeah, okay, I'm going to go down. I need you to help me this, and you can help me that, and I'll help you this, and I'll help you that, and all that kind of stuff. So then we go to it's like, you know what? I still have to I have to learn this. I haven't figured this out yet. In our X number
Mm-hmm.
of incarnations, I haven't figured this out yet. I need this piece, right? Then
Yeah.
someone says, oh, great. I need this piece. And they work together. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
I get that. Yeah.
So you as a complex being who has learned lots of stuff and has still things to learn I mean, the complexity of your path as a human and spiritual being is ginormous. And
Yeah.
that goes
I get that.
across billions of people currently on planet Earth. Um, because of that, and because there's so many different things that you're trying to figure out, you're going to run into all kinds of people on every part of that spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you can live a life that has some really wonderful relationships and it's great. And you're some that's like, that really is sucks. That's like really awful.
Mm-hmm.
I want that to stop
Yeah.
now, please. And that's why they can coexist at the same time, because you're doing different things with different people. So
Okay.
that's you. And remember, so that's you doing you in the world there and them doing them in the world. And also keep in mind, everyone's at different stages of development in their own life.
Yep.
So they're in different stages of development soul-wise, and they're in different awareness levels around that human consciousness-wise. So some
Oh, yeah.
people are more aware that they're doing this work than others. Others are more
Mm-hmm.
unconsciously doing the work. They're still doing it. They're just not as
Okay.
consciously aware. Oh yeah, just because our human selves aren't aware of it doesn't mean it's not going on. It is going on. It's just we're not aware of it. And that's fine, because that's
Okay.
all of us, right? We all
Yeah.
start out really unconscious about some things that we're trying to figure out. And then slowly over time and work, we start seeing and being aware of, oh, that's once again back to the patterns, right? So we start
Mm-hmm.
being aware of how we're doing this. It's like, holy crap, okay, I need to do this differently, right? But some people just may not get there, and that's okay. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're have agreed to have a challenging relationship with someone for some reason or another that you need to understand and you need to grow around, and they have their own stuff that they need to do,
Mm-hmm.
in a different place, that's okay. You'll get what you need and they'll get what they need. It just won't look the same.
Okay.
And it's really important. I know it's really hard, because this is because it feels like kind of like all intermingled, like your
Mm.
stuff is with their stuff and their stuff is with your
Yeah.
stuff, and it just feels
Yeah.
like this big sort of mass, right? And it's like hard
Yes.
to extricate yourself from that feeling of parts of me are just everywhere, and that's
Yeah.
over there. And to a certain extent that's true,
Mm-hmm. I can
because
see that.
they are kind of holding that piece for you until you take it back, and you're holding that piece for them until they can take it back. They are and they aren't, right? It's
Right.
you can't you're looking at them saying that's a problem, and that's you
Mm-hmm.
saying that's a problem, if that makes sense,
At the same time.
because that's what it is. They're mirroring, right? Because that's how we do it, because we can't get into another being's consciousness or understanding, right?
No,
We can only know
for
ours.
better, for worse. Right. Which is enough.
For way better. The last thing we want is to have our consciousnesses meld, if that makes sense. So they maintain their own integrity. They just vibrate well next to each other. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We do not want assimilation. Not like that.
No, 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 we don't.